Aw, man, it's looking like the Zesty boys are outside again. They beefing again. We got the fingernail polished Drake, and we got mascara wearing Charlamagne the God. And we ain't heard about this beef for a minute. We ain't really heard them going back and forth, but we all know Charlamagne is attached to Drake's legacy because he's always been critical of Drake. He's always, hit him with the beige rage, light skin joke. And we've seen Charlamagne get shots thrown at him through Drake. And then we seen them link up one time, but that didn't last too long. Now what happened this time? Charlamagne was doing his show on Brilliant Idiots, and he decided to speak on Drake. And this is what he had to say about the single Slime You Out.
And it's not a scare because Drake's going to be fine. Drake put out a song last Friday and nobody cared.
What was the song?
The Drake and SZA record.
No, people, that just dropped and people do like it.
It came out last Friday. And it came out last Friday and people just started talking about the lyrics yesterday. Because I saw people, posting about how he said something about whips and chains. You get whipped and chained like an African slave or something like that. And I remember I'm in the group chat and I'm like, damn, Drake put out this record Friday and people just get into the lyrics on a Monday?
I mean,
that's not Drake like,
oh.
He's going to be fine regardless. I just think that, it's also when you think about, you look at the album cover and you hear the title For All My Dogs, I think we was looking for something a little bit more harder, a little bit more aggressive.
Let's see what happens.
This slow joint with SZA.
Let's see what happens.
Now y'all see it. Charlamagne is saying that basically the single ain't gaining no traction, or it's slowly gaining traction, slower than usual, saying nobody talked about it. It dropped on Friday and nobody talked about it till Monday. Now, if you ask me, I think Charlamagne is nitpicking. I think what he's saying didn't even make sense. You can hear the co-host, everybody in the background like, bruh, like, relax. But it sounds to me like Charlamagne didn't even listen to the record. It sounds like in a group chat they started talking about it on Monday and he went and ran with it. And Charlamagne, I gotta say, this sounded like one of your biggest hater moments. And I love Charlamagne. Charlamagne is one of the reasons that I'm doing what I'm doing. But I gotta keep it 100. Cause my whole thing is ironic that he said that, but today, Slime You Out has been announced as the #1 hit in the country. Yes, it's #1 on the billboards. They said Drake need only one more hit and he will surpass the most famous artist ever, Michael Jackson. So yeah, that's bad timing on Charlamagne's part. I think this is a result of Charlamagne getting a little older, right? And I think that his endeavors have moved outside of just the realm of hip-hop radio. And I think that now he actually is a little bit out of touch. I'm not gonna lie. He's a little bit out of touch, and he's out of touch by default because you work for the radio. People don't really need radio anymore. We're not going to the Breakfast Club because, we need spins on the Breakfast Club. They're going to the Breakfast Club because of YouTube and the interview on YouTube. So I think that Charlamagne really didn't understand what he was talking about right there. And I just think that we live in a microwave climate where I've never seen where you don't even get to work the record yet. You get 2 days and people are already saying like, this record ain't the same as the other ones. Now Drake responded to Charlamagne. I guess Drake kind of he's over it. And he put up a post under his page and he said, "Are you okay, Leonard? You kind of wearing me out, G. Like, you really obsessed with me or something. For years, like, you look in the mirror and you wish you saw my reflection type shit. Whatever you gotta do, let it out. I'm sure your 435 loyal fans will stand by you, you effing goof." Then he put up a picture of Charlamagne and he said, "I'm in deep thought about how you are the off-brand Morris Chestnut." I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious. And what I got to say about that, I think that Charlamagne, hey man, y'all going back and forth, why not? You've been harassing Drake and saying things about Drake, and you admitted to hating in the next clip that I'm about to play. So hey, why not say what you need to say against Charlamagne? So Charlamagne responded on the radio this today, and it looks like he's throwing his hat into the trolling realm of things. I've never seen Charlamagne really be a troll like that, but it looks like he's trying. He's trying to get hip. He probably been, one of the little young people at the radio station told him, "Man, you got a troll back." And he basically said that, hey, this is just part of the usual promo run, man. And let's take a look at what he had to say.
Speaking of Drake, you talked to your friend today, Charlamagne?
What do you mean?
Drake.
No.
Drake?
What happened?
Well, okay, so this morning, Drake was a little bit upset about some things that you had to say.
I want to tell y'all something, but you're not going to believe me because I'm lying. But Drake and I plan this out every time he drops an album. I'm part of the album rollout. He drops a record, I critique it. It brings more attention to the record, more attention to the project. I keep telling Drake he doesn't need me to do that. He's Drake, but for whatever reason, he wants me to do it, so I oblige.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
I'm just telling you, it wasn't always like that though. Back in the day, I can honestly say I was hating on Drake for fun. It was hilarious, at least to me. Like, he posted one this morning that I forgot I even said, where I said it was
three orientations.
Sexual orientations. Jay, straight, and Drake. Yes. Hilarious. All right. But that's just hate. Okay. But after back to back, and he sent the bottles with the note, let's be friends, we came to an understanding and we agreed whenever he drops certain songs, I will hate on them in order to bring more attention to the record. I don't think he needs it. I think it's crazy that he wants me to still do that, but
So you actually like Slime You Out, whatever.
No.
So then.
I think Charlamagne has a problem with light-skinned brothers, me and Drake. He just don't like.
No, it's not that either. I just told y'all what it was, but I'm lying, so it don't matter.
See?
But,
But can we just agree that you don't look like Morris Chestnut? Nothing around you looks like Morris Chestnut. You don't remind me of Morris Chestnut.
Says he gets mistaken.
Oh, my goodness.
Morris Chestnut says that he's gotten mistaken for me. It's not my fault. Why y'all be mad at God's engineer?
Now y'all see it. Hey man, I think this is a fair and a healthy back and forth between Drake and Charlamagne the God. We haven't had it in a while. If I'm Charlamagne, I'm gonna keep trolling too, because you want to be attached as a radio person to the hottest rapper in the game. You want to be attached to their legacy. Drake doesn't respond to anybody. He's usually quiet. So for him to respond to Charlamagne, I actually think it's low-key admiration, respect, some type of way of showing that he actually respects Charlamagne, because we seen when Charlamagne was actually on his side, when he said, I might send some bottles of Charlamagne, they linked up, they took pictures, they cheesed from ear to ear, they showed all 64 teeth between them. So it goes to show, rappers are too sensitive. They don't like when people talk bad about them. And sometimes I would think right now that the radio is a little out of touch with Charlamagne. And I think that you have to say certain things and hate a little bit and be a little bit out of bounds to stay attached to your favorite rapper. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, man. And let me know, did Charlamagne, was he corny for what he did? Is Drake being a little too sensitive? And are these the two zestiest people in their professions? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boom.
Just LaFlair.
It's him.